It is very important to understand that as an entrepreneur, you need to find a way to deal with what we call bootstrapping. And basically bootstrapping is a way of finding a way where you understand that nobody owes you anything. Abangata mo Botswana will know companies like Pam Golding because it's quite popular. So Chairs Everett is almost in the same level as Pam Golding. So for you to buy a franchise like that, you had to have R1 million at that point in time. And I was still a student who just finished selling Bravos. I didn't have a balance sheet or a salary for me to be able to get funding to finance the franchise. What I then did, I went and I said to the Everetts, please give me the franchise, and I want to bring one of the shareholders, the CEO of Chairs Everett franchise. His name was Barry Davis. I asked him to say, please come and join us, and I'll give you 20% of the business, but you must bring the working capital. And I said to the Everetts that I want them to give me about a year to be able to sell houses and raise the capital that is required for me to be able to pay off this franchise. And that's where the elements of saying bootstrapping and the element of saying that you do not need money to make money comes in. We're having a 2 million housing shortfall in South Africa in terms of affordable housing. And I saw the opportunity that I could be able to have an opportunity to help South Africa to accelerate the delivery of affordable housing. I then formed a company called Padima Investment. And what we then did was to then move the land that we had from agriculture to a township. We then installed services and then we offloaded the land to government.
How do you see it working in the rest of Africa? For example, where I'm coming from in Zambia, we have similar challenges of a huge housing backlog.
The private sector must partner with the public sector to be able to deliver on at least affordable housing. My name is Rali Mampeule from South Africa. I represent a company called the South African Housing and Infrastructure Fund. And it's great to be here in Botswana. And I think the conference is amazing. I think the network, the people that are here from different space, you've got suppliers, you've got regulators, and you've got government and real estate entrepreneurs. So I think this type of forums that should be taking place on an annual basis.